All right, gamers! We got a new red zone fight. Very toxic, I'm hearing. Dude, there's one member of the community who every time a very, very difficult fight drops, they know who they are. They'll message me after this. But they do it every time. The difficult fight drops, and it's within the first couple hours, and they go, oh my god, the game is dead forever. And, like, okay. Now, going into this, I will say, I am Mr. Not a fan of major power creep, because it will create an environment that is not fun for a lot of players. So let's examine what this is going to look like. We're fighting BROLY. I am already well aware of how strong he is, because it's just not really possible for me to avoid when, like when a fight is this crazy, like, it's just like, you know. Anyway. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we have 2 rainbows and a 90%. That should be good enough. Let's jump in like this. I'm going to bring a strong setup here. We probably do want the blues here, but I think kind of like setting this up could work nicely for us. We'll see. Like, Goma, eventually, we probably wouldn't want in slot 1. We probably would want to save his active and stuff. Using the blues could be huge here as well. If I was to take someone off for the blues, it would be Kid Gohan. But I think kind of like rocking like this for now is fine. Okay, so we get Goma right away. Huh. Okay, I think we could deal with this. I think these rotations, we could probably deal with this. Alright, so BROLY, here we go. Alright, let's see what we're working with here. So, yeah, we'll definitely do this right here. Yeah, this looks good. Okay. Let's hit this for Goma. Let's hit this. And then we got this. Orbs look fine. Alright, see how we do. Goma, obviously, has 99% damage reduction at the start of these fights. We got the dodge as well. Remember, as they make fights harder, that only just plays into Goma's bag of tricks, right? Like, oh yeah, BROLY he gets stronger as we hit him. Okay, okay. So each turn that goes on, he's just gonna get nastier and nastier. I believe right now my Goma, let's double check this. I believe my Goma has an offensive build. I believe. We want to keep track of when Goma gets hit, by the way. It's very important. 0 hits turn 1. I'll take it. Alright, so Kid Gohan will get some stacks. I can't imagine Kid Gohan is going to be in danger from normals. I don't think the structure of this fight is in such a way where normals are an issue. I don't think so. I think it's just a matter of dealing with BROLY's super in slot 1. I think he's one of these bosses who... Like, think about, like, the way Tamagami 1 do... but the cunt heals. That's annoying. Okay. But it's gonna be like Tamagami 1, who instant supers. The other thing that's gonna be very good with this team is the amount of support, right? Goma, multiple turn support. Kid Gohan, multiple turn support. Daimagoku, multiple turn support, right? Damn, our rotations, fuck me. For Ultimate Gohan. BROLY's doing a melee super, too. The way this is gonna play out... Yeah, Gohan in slot 7 really sucks balls. Okay. Let's do this. Gamma 2 is... We're probably gonna be utilizing Gamma 2 for dodging in this, I'd imagine. Okay, let's do this. See how this goes. Alright, he heals. We've done 0 damage to him. Okay. Alright, BROLY. Okay. Okay. So that's what people are talking about. Gotcha. Gotcha. If you're not aware, future Gohan right there, didn't Goma double 12-key super? That was 2 stacks. Like the 2-turn support was monstrous. From Goma, Kid Gohan got hit, 2-turn support, and Daimagoku 2-turn support. All those are active. We have like 4 instances of 2-turn defensive support for a guard character with 90% damage reduction, and he just took 400k from that super. Okay. So, BROLY's super is, like, untankable then. Besides probably specific active skill turns. Is what that means. Okay. This... Okay. Yeah, I see it. I see it. I see it. We're gonna have to pop Kid Gohan's active here for sure. Let's do that. Alright, the specific way and when this fight went, I'm maybe a little nervous for Gohan, but nah, I probably don't have to fear normals. I think this is just a super attack thing that we have to be concerned about. Alright, Kid Gohan's gonna have his 2-turn support because we did do the, whatchamacallit. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, so I guess my plan... So Gohan has an unarmed super counter, but we could just go with Gamma 2 85% dodge as well, right? And this is where I'm seeing the structure of this and how the EZA Gammas are good. Because remember, there's a mission here for androids. Yeah, I do think that the android team, we could do this, but it could potentially be pretty tricky, is the only thing. I could probably today... Let's see, so after this, the first thing I need to do after we get this video up, I want to do the second question. They asked the question, does any player have it's 50 million power level? I believe the answer is no. And I think even if power level was never a problem, like nothing would have held me back, I do not believe I would have been at 50 million power level. I don't think 50 million power level is legit. I did see a screenshot of one player having it, but just because we see a screenshot does not mean it's actually true. Damn. The reason that happened is no superhero ally in rotation. That's why. And Gohan was in slot 7. Let's... Yeah, this will be a little annoying. Okay. So, we get the blues in here. Yeah, and this'll make it a little bit easier for Ultimate Gohan. That was just kind of like a bad start. I'm not a fan of this either. Damn, dude, this game... Okay. Sure, man. Whatever. This is when people get agitated with attempt limits right here. This is when the... Okay, let's turn these off. When the attempt limits are just like trolling you and the opening rotations are trolling you. That's why EZA Gamma 1, he'll help Gamma 2 out a little bit, but like they're not gonna be tied at the hip every single time we start one of these fights, right? It's not how it works. Alright, so despite the fact that I added another fucking superhero character, they're not together. Oof, this one is not as good for us. Yeah, damn, dude. Maybe... Fuck this game. So, with this setup, there's kind of just like, there's just two simple things I'm looking to do. One is have Ultimate Gohan, the only thing Ultimate Gohan and Gamma 1 have, there's just one condition, that's why we saw them die, Superhero Ally on rotation. We didn't get that in the first time, and we didn't get this in the second run either. But the way the character placements are is very annoying with that too. I will do this. Okay. This could go bad here as well, because Blue Goku is not at full power, right? This is a weakened Blue Goku because of the fucking way the game gave me the rotations. So Blue Goku could get clapped here. This is a situation where Blue Goku could get killed. Okay, cool. Because we don't want Blue Goku next to Goma, and we want Gohan with a superhero character, and we got neither of those. We need both of those things up basically at all times, and we got neither. Okay, so Bio Broly. He'll stun us if he super us right away. Unarmed, and very quickly, it's going to become tankable as well. On this next rotation, we're floating Ultimate Gohan, by the way. We are going to end up with double Daima Goku, but, I mean, god damn it, this game fucking me in the ass with these rotations, dude. Because the other thing, too, is we put Ultimate Gohan in slot 1. He should be able to tank the super. Like, he'll be one of the few characters that could do it, but he'll get stunned in the process. Certainly, we need him to stack at least one turn first. Wait, we're doing this. We're doing this. We need Gohan to stack at least one turn first. All right, this is also no superhero ally on rotation again. I only have one more good Daima Goku, and then I might swap it up. What would be a good setup for this? I mean, we could do Fuse Fighters, and it would just be a matter of the Blue Goku. But, I mean, the thing is, it would be a... Bio Broly seems to be a boss that Blue Goku is probably going to need to dodge. Like, every time. Like, once we get a little bit deeper into the fight here, we're going to need to be dodging Bio Broly's super every turn, or we're going to lose. We could probably do Fuse Fighters, though. Double Blue Goku in each slot 1. I don't think normals will be too much of an issue for us. I mean, let's get a little bit deeper in. I know we saw Gohan get clapped, but that was Gohan without his condition. Unfortunately, Gamma 2 in slot 7 is really bad as well. If there's a character I'd want in slot 7, it's Daima Goku for sure. You know, Daima Goku is certainly weaker. But the way he's structured is not really for a fight like this, which is probably going to go on well past turn 4, too. I would prefer to win on this attempt, because I want to jump into the android attempts right away. Is Gohan okay right here? Yeah, I mean, it's only one attack, yeah. So the answer is yes. Okay. Again, no superhero ally is the reasoning for that. I mean, I would say without a shadow of a doubt, we would want to wait for Orange Piccolo's active, right? Yeah, I mean, if we do exactly this, let's look at next turn, we would have the triple superhero rotation, so we can absolutely maximize damage. Orange Piccolo active into Blue Vegeta active, definitely the way. All right, let's grab this. A little bit of healing. Yeah, this is a fight where Blue Goku is going to need to dodge the super, like, every turn. So there's definitely a lot... Like, this is where there's going to be a lot of pressure on this boy. Let's see how this goes. His 18-key super attack effect will be very helpful as well, potentially. If these normals will become scary. Alright, good. Yeah, we see that Blue Goku face, or it's trouble. But Blue Goku does have type advantage. So, maybe. I don't... I've fully built up Bio Broly. He's probably not tanking, huh? Because, I mean, we saw future Gohan 90% damage reduction and guard, and Future Gohan was just like, I'm dead now. I'm dying. I'm dead. Like, you know, well, not actually, but like, he took 400k, which is, you know, fucking nuts, dude. Oh, man, I don't know. Okay, I'll say this. Not really so much a fan. Normal. Thanks, dude. Don't get hit right here. Okay, good. I'm not really so much of a fan of them, like, being like, all right, we're picking up power creep, because remember, there is, at minimum, there's one more fight coming, by the way, Cell Max, at minimum, but there's probably 2 more fights coming. I could see, like, Super 17 and Cell Max being Red Zone fights, something like that, right? They're just gonna make it very annoying for people. It's just... Okay. We could just have Future Gohan die right here. There's no downside to that whatsoever. Unfortunately, this cunt is healing first. Let's get Trunks out. Let's get... It's Future Trunks time. Yeah, let's go. I'll get same type orbs to get us closer. By the way, keep this in mind, guys. We're not gonna lose Daima Goku's ability, because it's when he attacks. If I don't use his active right here, he doesn't lose it. That first time he gets up like the thing, he's still got that active. All right, so we're on turn 5. We've done 0 damage, which is not good. Not good. Let's see this. What the fuck? You doing enough damage, Bob, really? What the fuck?
Gohan-san!
Alright, so now on that next turn, I mean, we have Goma's giant form still, and we have Trunks' turn where he has guaranteed dodge. So we're looking quite good. Alright, let's get this. So... He's at 82% dodge? Gohan still has... So he's guarding with... Is it... Hold on, I want to look at it. It's 98% damage reduction is what we have right here. By the way, Android mission. So the way these Android characters work in here is very important to understand. All right, so let's see. So we're at 58% damage reduction, 68% damage reduction, 78% damage reduction, 98% damage reduction. So Gohan, there should just be no problem for him whatsoever. The thing about this though is, we're on turn 5. We've done nothing to him, right? Now we're gonna start pounding on him, but like up to this point we've done nothing. So I should be very careful in how I'm utilizing a lot of these abilities and how we're doing this. This is definitely an Orange Piccolo turn. You know, I really would like... You know what I'm really considering doing, though? Is Senzu with Gohan, Orange Piccolo active, Blue Vegeta, and then just say Gamma 2, Carius. But that's a lot. I think I'll wait until next turn to do that. My Gohan and Gamma 1 do have a little dodge. In previous videos, they've dodged like crazy. Dodging the super is massive, because it's going to get us more defense. Let's conserve the active, because this is our last turn where Gohan has his massive damage reduction anyway. So we'll conserve this. Let's go to Orange Piccolo. Actually, you know, if we're going to be relying on Gamma 2, maybe we should just use Gamma 2's active since it's permanent. The fight's going to be longer. I think I will do... yeah, we'll do that.
スーパーヒーローの力見せてやろう ランクスとこの未来のために貴様を倒す。父さん食らえギャリックホー。トランクス力を出し切れ。はい。これが人間の力だ。
Okay, so I think we'll just do this. On the off chance we dodge the super attack with Gohan, that will be huge for us. I would love if we did that. Let's hit this. Gamma 2 can do this. Next turn, I might just start going with Gamma 2 in slot 1, right? Like, it's like we're going to need... and this is why... Think about... Let's think about the Android category mission, because it's so difficult. You know, we have STR Gamma 1, who is an unarmed... Remember, he will have guaranteed counters. STR Gamma 1. He'll become guaranteed. But he could also give the extra 10% dodge to Gamma 2, which could allow us to just say, fuck it, Gamma 2 slot 1. 95% dodge. I'm totally down with those odds, right? Okay. Let's save the int key. We've seen situations in the past where int Trunks doesn't fully hit his 24 key. Alright, so I want to dot... Wow, really? Huh. Okay, but he did live. BROLY, huh? So, the second Gohan... Yeah, okay. I mean, BROLY looks like he's guaranteed to do a slot 0 super. But if he does normals first... Yeah, Gamma 2... Gamma 2 is huge for this. For, like, as we're seeing. I don't think he'll be... Oh, it's... Oh, no. BROLY's only healing afterwards anyway. Yeah, next turn, it's Gamma 2 slot 1. Fuck, dude. His healing... Alright, dude, I gotta sit up in the gaming chair. We gotta lock the fuck in. Lock the fuck in. Alright, so we have Goma's Giant and Future Trunks 100% dodge. Both of those are active still. So it's like, we might only need one turn of Gamma 2 God Mode. Which is, don't get fucking hit. And we could win. Like, it doesn't... Okay. This fight... I don't... Wait. It's because we don't have enough bond... Wait. Yeah, why isn't Trunks out? Or why don't we have this? Bond, a Master, and a Disciple are Future Saga ally in the same turn. Okay. Okay. So, that means this is Goma Giant form turn, then. That's what that means. I mean, we've been hit 0 times. This is Goma Giant form turn, yeah. Okay. Let's go. And next turn, if we will win on turn 8 with Trunks' 100% dodge turn. Okay. So, I think we should be good. If it would come into play, by the way... Oh, no, damn it. It loaded into AGL Orbs. I was just about to say, too, I want to save AGL Orbs so Goma can heal us back up. I will probably use Gamma 1's active on this next turn. Let's see this damage right here. 23 million? That's what that was? Okay. I'm so sure. Okay. I'm going to say this. At this fight, I'm going to want a little bit more experience with it. But this is not, oh my god, this is the end of the world. Because the structure of the fight is actually not unfair. Right? Like, if BioBroly was, like, locking or something, too, of course. But, I mean, well, I'm also a player who goes with dodge and stuff a lot. And, I mean, this just plays right into my alley. This is a fight where BioBroly, like, he is gonna kill you with that super and his damage. But he is always supering in the same spot, always guaranteed supering. Like, so. Okay, here, we've watched a lot of these. Let's drop this. We'll drop this right here. This will give us support as well. I maybe am now a little bit nervous about some of these normals, I guess. I don't know. Should I be? We'll hit this. Goma's been hit 0 times, by the way. Maybe if he just gets boom, 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 hit 4 times, we're in trouble, but... I can't float Trunks. This is good. Yeah, Daimogoku will full heal us. Okay, cool. Because I plan on using Gamma 1's active next turn anyway. Yep, good. Remember, he's not going to super, but I would be nervous if we would take our 4th hit. We'll win on turn 8 because Trunks' active turn will kill BioBroly, but... Yeah, Goma. What have we learned today, chat, with the new tough fights? Goma, dude. Like, characters that have shit like Goma's got. That's what's nasty. Trunks cannot die to this normal under any circumstances because he does have a survive KO hit. Although, I'm going to imagine Trunks is not going to get hit. But actually, if Trunks does get hit, that would be bad because then Daimogoku... I don't know, if Trunks gets hit, I mean, he's done, right? Like, well, besides, like, after the KO hit shit. But if we do activate the KO hit, that would take us down to 1 HP. And then Daimogoku would be dodge or die against 2 normals right there. Is it my Daimogoku or the friend? Mine is full dodge build, remember? Oh, great turn by Trunks, by the way. Good shit, Trunks. It's the friend. Fuck. She's probably got some fucking cocksucker crit build or something. God damn it. That may factor into this run. Good dodge, Trunks. Alright, I guess we are going to just kill next turn, actually. Damn, dude. Now I wish I hadn't used Orange Piccolo's fucking... Or, I wish I'd used... I wish I'd... God damn it. Damn, this is going to be scary. It is going to come down to Gamma 2. Hopefully BioBroly doesn't do 50 attacks in slot 0. Wow, nice. Okay, the friend. That's a great triple super right there. No, could Gamma 1 kill? Gamma 1 active kill? Yes. Good dodge. Good dodge. Okay, looks like we got it. Oh, I'm stupid. We have Daimogoku's active. Yeah, okay. I'll say this. I don't think that this fight is a problem. It's not. But it's very close. Like, they do one extra thing with this, it would become a nightmare. But here's the thing. This is not the hardest fight in this red zone. Like, it's, when have we ever gone, oh yeah, the last fight is tough, but the fight before it, holy shit, dude. Like, when has that ever happened? I can't think of one. Right, where like, the last fight was not the hardest. But keep in mind that the Gammas are, without question, going to be designed, like, their builds will be designed to be good for that Cell Max fight. But I would say this, I don't think that this is an overly, like, oh my god, like, you know, tears fight, like, it's so impossible, so toxic. It's just a matter of dealing with a slot 0 super, that's all.
強い攻撃じゃないと。二人同時に仕掛けよう。行くぞ。
Goat shit. Goat shit. Let's go. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right, I'm looking at the list of red zones, by the way. I was wrong because the 10th anniversary red zones are although those stages were added much later. Same with the Dragon Ball Saga red. Yeah, the 10th anniversary year, they added stages to red zones after the fact and added stages that weren't as hard as that original last stage. But I mean, I guess that would... But my point is, Cell Max is definitely going to be harder than Bio Broly. But Bio Broly, he doesn't have... Oh! You saw that, right? Power level, baby. Let's go. I don't... Yeah, man. Let's look at this fight. Let's pull this up. This doesn't look that... I'm sorry. Like, not to be like... I don't know. Because I saw Twitter, and the tiers were in full effect. I was like, oh, wait, no, we've already got it pulled up. Yeah, let's see. So, yeah, this one I predict, like, the last fight will be the hardest. This one... the whole thing is not really that tough. These were added later, though. Demon King Piccolo, I guess, was the hardest fight of the original run, though. Obviously, like, here, you know, they added the Blue Vegeta, Blue Goku fight afterwards, which I don't think were as hard as the Jiren fights. So maybe you could count that, but, like, Kid Buu was the hardest. It was... Who was the stage before Cell Max? I think Cell Max was the hardest fight there. I do. That was the showcase fight for sure. Omega was definitely the hardest fight. Broly was definitely the hardest fight. Right, Fusion's Monster was the hardest fight. Metal Cooler Core was the hardest fight. This ended with Golden Frieza, which was the hardest fight here, yeah. That was like kind of like a 9th anniversary stage we were playing around with. Yeah. Yeah, so I will tell y'all, I do expect that it looks like Cell Max will be the hardest fight in the game again, probably. All right, let's look at Bio Broly. So remember, Android mission, I'm not really too concerned about this Android mission. But, you know, players are not going to have the new characters rainbowed, right? These two right here. The Gammas will be able to handle this Bio Broly. But, I mean, it's going to be a little bit tricky, right? I suspect Gamma 1... So we saw Gohan and Gamma 1 taking damage from some normals. Now, most of this run, it just, like, the way our rotations went bad for this character, but it was definitely a concern that one time we saw him eat, what was it, 400k from a normal, and then we ate the super attack, and it was double digits the rest of the turn, which is good, but still, right, scary. Okay, so let's see what Bio Broly looks like here. Oh, wait, I already just opened it. Okay, so, yeah, he does a guaranteed slot 0 super. That lowers the difficulty of this fight by 50% or something, because you know exactly, like the whole structure here. So, I mean, his normals fully built up are what, close to like 7 million-ish or something like that? Is that what it is? It's like close to like 7 million, I think, his normals. Which I think would get into territory of like Goku Black normals, so that's a problem. The difference between Goku Black and Bio Broly quickly is that Goku Black gets a big attack buff when he supers. Bio Broly does not, but he does stun. This is a dodge fight, like that's what this is. And we saw, like, when he's fully built up, his damage is around 23 million. I mean, I could certainly say this is the hardest fight in the game, but I don't. This is not. It's just without locking, right? Like, and knowing static super attacks, this is not that. It's not as bad as I think it looks. You're just gonna need, you know, Blue Goku, Goma. I mean, Ultimate Gohan can do it with his 98% damage reduction, but if like Bio Broly would do multiple normals before the super, that's bad. I mean, Gamma 2. Right? Like, if we would have a rotation where Gamma 2 is out and then we have Gamma 1 next to him, his dodge would be so high, right? So immediately second one, it would be 80%, right? And then as you're building it up, he can get up to 95% dodge. Like, I'll take those chances, right? I think Golden Frieza and Gogeta could be a major player here. This character. Not Golden Frieza, but the Gogeta portion, right? Yeah, we could do some showcases here. This is good. All right, guys, let me know what you guys think of Bio Broly. I think he maybe is the hardest fight. I mean, let's let a day or two go by first. But it's not. I just don't like without locking. And where we know where the supers are, I think it's a manageable fight. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch y'all next time. Oh, damn. I was going to immediately hop into my Android attempts, but I can't even do it until I EZA the Gammas. Huh, okay. Well, I love you guys. Bye.